My name is Jack LaCivita. I am in 12th grade, and I am an offensive lineman.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, tell me, mirror, what is wrong?
My name is Jack LaCivita. I'm a center and guard for the Avon Eagles. And my fun fact is I'm one of the only 17-year-olds who can say they've seen Elton John live in concert.
Jack, what does it mean to you to be an Avon Eagle?
The main part is being willing to commit to the program. Like, you have to be able to wake up early, you have to be able to show up on time. It's all about accountability, because we do a lot of stuff throughout the year, and if you make it like on time to everything, that's what it is to be an Avon Eagle. There's lots of people who don't make it on time, who quit the program, and it's just about weeding through those people.
Explain to an outsider who has no clue what it's like to get up at 5 a.m. to lift.
It's hard at first when it's something you never do in your life. Like, I was always a late person, like from early on till middle school, and then I took early bird, and it's a rewarding once you get used to it, but it is hard at first. I will definitely say that to all outsiders.
How much has being a part of this program changed you as a person?
It's changed me a lot, actually. I used to be a really shy kid in middle school, but I don't want to use the word forced to interact with people who weren't usually in my friend group really changed me to be less shy, more outgoing, and more willing to like speak up in class or speak up in like difficult situations when I used to just like shy away.
All I've heard from everybody over the years is the brotherhood of this team and the close-knit bond. How much is that an advantage for you guys over other teams in the area?
I'd say it's a huge advantage. I've been playing this sport since 4th grade, and I've been playing with the same guys since then. Knowing you can count on them and knowing they're going to show up on time to stuff is a huge part of trusting them out on the field too.
What's it like putting on that uniform and coming through the tunnel and coming out in that electric atmosphere for all those fans on Friday night?
There really is no feeling like it. Putting on the jersey, like representing your school, your city, and running out in front of like thousands of people every Friday night just to go show off like all the hard work you put in it's electrifying.
You play with some really talented players on this team. What's that like?
At first it can be a little intimidating, but going back to the brotherhood thing, when you've been with these guys for so long, it doesn't even seem like they're a star player, they're going to this, they're going there, they're just another one of the guys.
How about the fact that there really is no arrogance amongst them either, or anybody on the team?
It's really an amazing thing to see, and I credit this culture to Coach Elder and all the other coaches we've had throughout the years, because arrogance would be a huge problem for most teams like who'd be this good. Having to deal with all the reporters telling you you're great, you're going to go far, but keeping level-headed is really just a great accomplishment. I'm very proud of my team and my teammates.
And how do you guys do it? Every year you graduate this great class and you just retool and reload, and here you are again. You're almost even better this year.
It really is about building it since a young age. Like, I know some of the teams don't start as early as we do, like with the 4th grade stuff, but like we've been running the same plays for forever. We've been running with the same people forever, so it's like you're just putting the same people back into it, even if it is a different class. They've all gone through the same things. They all know what they're doing.
How's your senior year gone so far?
So far, it's been great. I've been able to mentor like the younger kids a lot, which is something I loved when I was a sophomore, and I've also been able to fill backup roles when needed, which is something I always wanted to be able to do for the team.
How is that? You're like one of the key backups. So what's your mindset going into a Friday night?
My mindset is just hoping that everyone on the field stays healthy. It's not that I don't want to go in, but I want to see my brother succeed as much as I'd like to succeed on myself. So if the time ever does arrive where I need to go in, I'll be ready. But I do want to see the guys in front of me make their plays, know their stuff, and show off their swagger.
What would be the perfect way to end your senior year?
Perfect way to end the senior year would be the chip. There's no other expectation around here, and it's just the perfect cap to a great season.
What's it going to take?
It's going to take a lot of stuff we've been working on the whole year. Accountability, knowing your assignment, for sure caring about your teammates, and a lot of physicality.
He was the man in 8th grade. He was a demon on the football field in 8th grade. He still is. I mean, Jack is still really good. When we need him, he fills in and he does a great job for us. He's a quiet kid, doesn't like to talk a whole lot, but I was the right tackle, he was the left tackle in 8th grade, and it was pretty fun. We were the tackle duo in 8th grade.
Me and Jack have definitely grown closer this year because we've both been misfitted, and he was also a misfit, but he's been in it longer than me, and we've been talking a lot and getting along together all during the season, 2 days even, and it was just a fun time to hang out with him. Jack has always been a determined person and puts everything into his work. When we were in middle school and freshman year, he would always be up and ready to go, and he always brought a good sense of humor to anything we do. They're just really nice to be around them.
Jack LaCivita is definitely a team leader without the title, and everyone looks to him when they don't know what to do. That man knows football more than anyone else.
Why would you say he's such a team leader?
Because if someone doesn't know it, he makes sure they know it, and he does it in a way that will make sense to them. He gets personal with people to make sure that he knows how to explain it in the right ways, instead of just giving it the basic generic answer of what to do. Like, he'll make sure, like, if you don't understand it the first time, he'll explain it in a different way. Like, he'll just keep going until everything goes the way it should be and that it works. And he'll do it with, you know, older guys, younger guys, whoever needs it.
He's one of my best friends too. We've also been friends since like 3rd grade. Sadly, like, we don't play the same positions. 'Cause he plays offense, I play defense, so I never get to really see him during football. But yeah, he's always been there for me. He's always a great teammate. He always lifts up everyone else.
What an awesome young man. I smile as I talk about these guys because you just think about who they are, not only as football players, but as people. Humble and kind. You know, Jack LaCivita, that's him. He's humble. He's the kindest human being ever, willing to do anything for anybody. And I can't wait to watch him after football's over just go on and do amazing things because he's going to.
He's somebody that when I talk to him, he's ready at a moment's notice, but he's okay with his role. That's kind of like the epitome of Avon football. Isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Jack LaCivita is right there. You know, he's a 2 who will play in the event of injury, and he knows that. And so to keep those kids engaged and for them to have such a great attitude, knowing that, hey, I'm not a starter, but when called upon, I'm going to be ready and take advantage of my opportunity. You never want to see them get called upon because it means someone got injured or something happened. But when it does happen, because it does inevitably in football, you can't be happier for those kids because they finally get their opportunity to shine, and they do. And I'm 100% confident if Jack LaCivita goes into the football game, he will do his job.
If I was a flavor of ice cream, I'd be Rocky Road because, you know, marshmallow on the inside, but like a little bit of a chocolate exterior, you know.
You soft on the inside?
A little soft on the inside. People who know me well know that.
There's also nuts in Rocky Road.
That's true, I do. I'm not going to say I love nuts on camera, but
Oh, I thought you were going to say you're a little nuts.
maybe a little nuts every now and then.
Okay.
It takes a nuts person to wake up at 5 a.m. every morning.
If Hollywood made a movie about you, who would star as Jack?
Ooh. If he didn't die, I would have said Chris Farley because I loved him, but Jack Black would probably be my second pick.
I take it it's a comedy?
Yeah, for sure.
If you were a pizza, what toppings would be on you?
Gotta be something weird because I'm all sorts of stuff, so probably mushrooms, a little onion, bacon.
Mushrooms are weird?
A little bit. A lot of people don't like mushrooms. I love them.
Actually, right now, the Powerball is over $1 billion. If you had that winning ticket tonight, what would you do with it?
I'd buy the Browns because I don't think our owner is very competent. It's going to take $1 billion.
It's going to take you probably more than $1 billion.
Yeah, probably.
So you're going to be a minority owner.
Yeah. Hopefully I can work my way up.
So what would you change? What would be the first few things you change with that team?
Boy, what wouldn't I change? There's a lot of problems. But probably head coach. Stefanski, well, I like him as a guy. He just doesn't seem very accountable. He always has the same speech after a loss. And at some point, you got to show your true colors.
Would you bring in a new left tackle? Being
Yes.
the offensive lineman, what do you think of
I
that?
would for sure bring in a new left tackle. I have a lot of opinions about Jedrick Wills and how he seems like he's more about Instagram than he is about playing for the team. And that's something I hate in players. I hate arrogance.
Is there somebody in your life, whether it's a current or former player or family member or somebody that you look up to and idolize?
Michael Dertuzos, he was the senior center my sophomore year. He showed me really what it was like to be an Eagle. Like, he was always there helping me, like when my snaps are bad, or I didn't know plays, and he was just a super funny guy. All the coaches will tell you they love to be around him, and yeah, I really did look up to Mike. Sad to see him go at the end of that year. He just gave off a lot of positive energy, and I wouldn't say he was the most athletic guy, just like I'm not, but he worked really hard every day to prove himself to the team and prove himself to his teammates, and he really just brought the team together closer.